And by the way, in the church sometimes we think if the preacher gets up and talks about service, he's a legalist. I'm just saved by grace and I'm just enjoying Jesus. Well, I'll tell you, faith without works is dead, and I don't care what anybody in the grace movement says. Bless God, we ought to be serving God. Service is the fruit of the evidence of the Spirit of God in you, and that is doctrinal theology. I will serve thee because I love thee. Paul said, I'm a debtor to Jesus Christ. Man, it's a privilege to serve you. It is a privilege to serve humanity in the name of Jesus. So to be barren is to be inactive, indolent, useless. And with these virtues increasing in one's life, a Christian will not be useless or ineffective. There's a verse that I love, and we quote part of it, but we don't like to go into its depth as much. Over in the Beatitudes in Matthew 5:13, Jesus said this of his followers, you are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be seasoned? What he's saying is, you're salt, but your salt can become saltless. And that's what's happened. We're to be salt in this world. But if we've lost our saltiness, tomorrow when you go to work, you will have no taste that will attract this world to more. And listen, Jesus went on to say this, you are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be salted or seasoned? It is then good for nothing. Wait a minute, don't you put me in no category as being good for nothing. You mean to tell me it is possible that I can be a Christian and because I won't cooperate with God and avail myself to what God has given me, I can become good for nothing? That's exactly what the Bible says. And it says you're thrown out and trampled under the feet of men. I want to be committed. And there's some of you doing the absolute best you can to hold on to everything of the flesh instead of giving up totally and say, God, if you don't come through, I'm sunk. I am flat selling out to you. It is amazing what God will do with you when you flat give up and let God have his way in your life. And I don't care. I mean, one thing that Trek or any of these guys know me, I was a teenage drunk, drank for 9 years. Dad was an alcoholic, managed pool room, dropped out of school when I was 16. You think I'm proud of it? No. But I'm telling you, the God that I'm preaching this morning, are you listening? The God that I'm preaching this morning overcame me. The worst thing he had to do in my life was get me out of the way, or should I say the hardest thing was to get me out of the way so he could work through me. I was my biggest problem to being a surrendered Christian. Now, the devil would have you to believe the reason you're not committed is because of what somebody did to you. But the only reason you're not committed is because of what you're doing to yourself. Holding on.